Welcome to the short presentation about autism and sleep. My name is Gareth Vinton and I'm a wellbeing practitioner from the Child Wellbeing Practitioner team within Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services for the London Borough of Southwark. For more information about your mental health, including information about sleep hygiene for children and teenagers, please visit our website included at the end of this video. Sleep is a natural bodily process during which alertness decreases, voluntary muscles become inactive, and sensory activity is reduced. Its main purpose is to allow the body to strengthen and rebuild different parts, including memory, hormones, and the immune system. For this reason, it is essential to our overall health and well-being. Sleep is very important towards our mental health, allowing us to rest and cope with our emotions. Poor sleep will often impact someone's mood and sometimes increase anxiety. There is evidence that children and young people who are autistic face more difficulties in regards to sleep than their neurotypical counterparts. In the next slide, we shall explore some reasons why this is. Some children may find it more difficult to wind down and relax at the end of the night. Cues such as other people preparing for bed may not mean that they need to do the same. Some young people may not understand the difference between day and night in regards to sleep. There may be some hormonal differences related to the secretion of melatonin and the regulating of the body's circadian rhythm. Sensory differences may mean that environmental factors which impact sleep, such as sounds and blue light, might be more distracting. We shall explore this further a bit later on. Finally, feeling anxious may impact sleep. This presentation will now look at strategies that can be used to support autistic children and young people with their sleep hygiene and potentially help them experience better sleep. We shall look at how to use visual schedules to aid in communicating around sleep. We shall then look at creating routines and comfortable environments which support sleep. Finally, we shall look at helping with anxiety, as well as cover some general sleep hygiene tips. As you will find out, the important thing to remember is to talk to the children and young people themselves about how they find these different strategies. Everybody is different and some things work better than others. So firstly, a visual schedule can be used to help support some young autistic people understand the steps involved in a bedtime routine. To keep this as simple as possible, the same icons should be consistently used to represent the same tasks. Some examples are included on this slide, and feel free to pause this presentation whenever you want. Following a clear and consistent routine can help children wind down at the end of the day. It can be helpful to keep more stimulating activities, e.g. watching TV, earlier in the evening, and less stimulating activities, e.g. reading, closer to bedtime. Including young people's interests as part of this routine has also been found to be helpful towards relaxation at night. The visual schedules previously discussed can be used here, and it's important to give a child or a young person as much choice as possible about the sort of things they want to do before bed. When it comes to creating a comfortable environment, this can mean different things to different people. Autistic young people can experience sensory differences such as oversensitivity or undersensitivity to light and sound, and these might make it more difficult to relax and go to bed. Some tips to create a more sleep-friendly environment are below. Firstly, it's important to give young people as much freedom as possible when it comes to creating a sleep-friendly environment. No two brains are the same, and as such, Autistic young people can experience sensory differences in many different ways. For example, one person might find the dull humming of an overhead fan relaxing, whereas for another, this might be extremely distracting. Work with young people to think about how to modify the sleeping environment to best suit their needs. Some ideas to discuss could be turning off noisy appliances, adding blackout blinds, using comfortable and consistent pajamas and bedding, using earplugs or headphones, identifying and removing distractions in the environment, creating a personalised environment such as putting up posters and soft lights. Finally, turning off appliances which emit blue light. It can be helpful to create a comfortable and sleep-promoting environment. Sometimes children and young people might be feeling anxious leading up to and during the night. This will make it more difficult for them to sleep. We also know that anxiety and sleep difficulties often come together. In the time leading up to sleep, it might be helpful to practice some relaxation techniques, such as mindfulness and deep breathing exercises. Included is a simple box breathing exercise you can try. You can visualize the box in your mind's eye, and as you breathe in, hold, and breathe out, try and trace around the edge of the box and spend 5 seconds on each side. Feel free to pause this video now and give this a go. Another strategy is to write worries down and put them in a physical container, like a worry box. Therefore, when it's time to sleep, the worries have been contained somewhere else and can be re-looked at in the morning. So the included tips here may also be helpful for autistic people. As mentioned, however, it's important to reflect with autistic people themselves about what is and is not helpful for them. When it comes to getting better sleep, everybody is different. Feel free to pause the video. Finally, here are some sources we included and some useful websites for you to continue exploring this topic for yourself. As mentioned, our website is also included for some more resources. Thank you for listening.